Hi everybody, this is Gary Dean and this is our nightly video report for Thursday, August 4th, 2016. So I really have absolutely nothing to go over today. There's a few things that are standing out, but they're really waiting for the jobs numbers tomorrow. The algorithms will be programmed either to buy or sell. Me personally, I think they're going to be set up to sell no matter what the numbers are. And there's so many different ways you could spin it. Nobody really knows how to read any of the economic data anymore because bad news could be looked at as good news because the Fed's going to stay easy. Good news could be looked at as bad news because, the Fed may be stepping away. You don't know how they're going to spin it, but it would make the most sense if these things are programmed to just have a massive gap down tomorrow and we continue down. So the reasons are pretty simple, and one is I can see a volatility shocker that is going to hit, and the reason why is you have the S&P that was plus 0.46, it's not even a point. The Dow was down a little bit today. The small caps were barely up, and the NASDAQ was barely up. And the biggest loser today was your volatility. It was down almost 4%. When you have a flat market the way we did today, you should not have the fear gauge crashing. And the thing is it closed down almost 4%. But it also closed some 70 cents off the lows. So there's a volatility shocker that is setting up, and this is the type of shocker that I'm talking about. When they really press on volatility and the markets are going nowhere, what happens is it gets bottled up, and then from there you get a slingshot move, and seeing the VIX trade from where it closed today, 12 up to somewhere in the 23, 24 range in a couple days. Don't be surprised by it, because that is the type of volatility shocker that you see when they compress things down as long as they are, and especially when the overall indexes are not bullish. Meaning they're not, screaming higher. So there's something that's setting up. To me, I think it's one of these moves, and it could happen as soon as tomorrow. And really, the best, way that I'm looking at things right now is just sticking with this, with the wave count here. Is we have the 5 waves down, and this is our wave 1. This is our ABC, and we are making our wave 2. Maybe this is it. Maybe, it has to climb a little bit higher. It can go all the way up to this 2171 and still make sense, but it made it up to the 62% retracement, and that was it. So I guess the main point I'm trying to get is whether they have to go up to the 2171, or that's it. The next move, as far as wave count wise, is going to be taking out these lows right here. And typically what happens when you start your wave 3, it's a vicious, it's the strongest move to the downside. So the first day, we really could see all of these gains wiped out in one day. What would be the catalyst? Like I said, we have the jobs numbers tomorrow. I'm not, I don't really believe that would be that much of a shocker, but if they were going to use it, but my point is this, is that the wave 3 is the strongest move down. So these lows should be taken out fairly quickly. And then what will happen is, in the way that I would envision it would be that if that is the wave count and everything is said, is it drops down, say 2147 on, somewhere in this area on Friday. And then from there, it carries down to this 2120, possibly 2131 area on Monday, and then we rally for a couple days. And this will be setting up. So what will happen is this will be our wave 3, and then we get a 4 and a 5, and then we rally again. That rally will be the one that actually traps all the longs, because they're going to be feeling pretty comfortable that a low was made, and from there we're going up to make new highs, and they all jump in, and from there we just see the market give way. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised to see the VIX trading in the 30s by the time everything is said and done. So I'm not sure if if the wave count, if this wave 2 is complete or not. We already have bearish divergences in place. We're already overbought on the 15-minute chart, and if we look at a 60-minute chart, we're right back to neutral. So it's setting up, even if they try to push higher, the next move, the next bigger point move is coming all the way down here. And like I said, I'm not sure how they have the algorithms programmed tomorrow, but the way that they've been really pressing on volatility and pushing it down, no matter what the indexers are doing, to me, they're setting up for a volatility shocker to the upside. And if that's the case, then, again, we're going to see one of these moves in the VIX. So maybe it's not tomorrow, maybe it starts Monday, I'm not sure. But to me, from what I've seen in the past, this is the type of move that is pending right now for the VIX. And if that's going to take place, then you're going to see a big move to the downside on the S&P, and it's going to happen in a really fast manner. So with that, let's see what the jobs numbers bring out tomorrow, and have a great night.